Hey, what's up guys, Pallab here, and Canon has recently announced three of the brand new cameras to DSLR, the 800D or the Rebel T7i as it's called in the US, the 77D, it's called the 77D both in India and US, everywhere, and then the EOS M6, which is the mirrorless camera. In this particular video, we're going to talk about the 77D and we'll talk about whose successor it is. Actually, by the number you'd feel that it might be a successor or might be in a middle ground between 70D and 80D, but when you look at the feature, it's more like an upgrade of the 760D that was kind of slightly more 750D, whose successor was also announced along with the 77D, which is called the 800D. So yeah, so right, so 750D successor is 800D, 760D successor is 77D, and 77D is actually in terms of feature mainly not in between 70D and 80D. Some of you might find it because some of the features matches those of the 80D, but then in terms of we can say the form factor, in terms of the overall feature, ergonomics, and the target audience, it's closer to the 760D than the 80D is what I would say. Even in terms of price, you would see that the 77D is priced slightly higher, very slightly higher than the 800D or the Rebel T7i, which is a successor to the 750D. Now the T7i was along with an 80-55mm lens cost about $900. The 77D body only cost about $900. So you see about $150 difference here and there, plus minus some dollars. So it's not, the price is not much different from the 800D or from the Rebel T7i. Almost kind of the same difference between the 750 and the 760D that we had. Both the cameras, the 77D and the Rebel T7i or the 800D as it will be called in India, they're identical cameras spec wise. There's absolutely no difference. The only difference is in the body, in the external features. If you take a look at both the cameras, you will see on the back the buttons are kind of slightly different in look. On the 77D it's kind of slightly more premium, slightly more ergonomic than the one on the Rebel T7i or 800D. Plus the biggest difference here would be, which overall is a minor difference among cameras, is that the 77D will have the top LCD panel where you can see information about your shooting conditions, like the number of the number of shots left, what are your settings and kind of stuff. The 800D or the Rebel T7i does not have that panel. Not it will matter for most users, but those of you who are used to that LCD panel may like to spend that extra on the 77D. So 750D and 760D, the difference between them is almost as much as the difference between the 800D slash Rebel T7i and the 77D. Thank you.